Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this match play game of Tear Down the Icons, or their icons. It's the second mission in the new GT tournament pack, because we did the first one last week. So we're doing them in order. With this mission, there are 5 objectives on the table. One sort of in each quarter and one in the centre. It's one where you need to hold 1 at the start of your turn to get 4 points, 2 for 8, and if you have more you get an extra 4 for your 12. And then the mission objective, I'm going to start calling them mission objectives rather than second primaries because that's confusing. You can sort of put down explosives and things. We'll explain it when we do it. And then at the end of the game, for every explosive you've got, you get 3 points or something. It's a bit funny and funky, but we'll see how that goes. It's between the Ultramarines and the creations of Bile today as well, which is a new army for me. So we'll see how that goes. As for the terrain, these 2 big ones here will be classed as ruins, so you can climb up them with infantry and things, so there's like little places where you can stand. And then all these other big rocks are just going to be line of sight blocking terrain. And I put a bit of dense cover in the corners, like so there'll be difficult ground and -1 to shoot into. And I've put some craters in the corners as well, which will be difficult ground and light cover. And that's pretty much it for terrain. As for deployment, it will be sort of corner type deployment like that. And there's the other one over there. It will look like that. If you like the content, press like. If you don't, press don't like. I won't mind, but please leave a comment as to why. If you want to ask a question or mention something, then feel free to comment. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to follow the channel more, if you go on Instagram and check out Heretic 40k, you can look at pictures of things. Normally badly painted Chaos Marines. And if you want to support even further, if you want to, you can go to Heretic Dave on Patreon. So that's that. Got another guest today. He's been on before. It is Sir Paul of Ultramar.
Hello, good evening, friends.
And he's brought his Ultramarines, obviously.
Naturally.
Because you're Sir Paul of Ultramar.
Exactly, yeah. It'd be weird if I brought anything else.
It would, but you have got other armies on the horizon, potentially.
Yes, slowly building up a Tau force.
Tau. Okay, right. Less of that nonsense.
Although I will disclaim, I was planning it before the Codex.
You were.
I'm not someone that's just jumped on it.
No, you haven't jumped on the bandwagon, but you've probably.
It does seem that way.
But you've probably got a couple of hammerheads. No, right.
No, I haven't. It's 2 broadsides.
Broadsides are good as well, to be fair. And I've got creations of Bile, because I've got Phobius Bile now, so I thought I'd use him. Do you want to run through your list first? It'll probably be quicker and easier.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it'll certainly be quicker because I've got more.
Where
would you like to start?
I'll start from the back and just work my way forwards.
Okay.
So starting out, 2 Leviathan Dreadnoughts, both equipped the same. Storm Cannon Array, Siege Claw, Heavy Flamers. Both of them have 2 Hunter Killer Missiles.
2 Hunter Killer Missiles. Didn't have points for the third one?
No, I didn't.
No, that's right.
I've also got a Venerable Dreadnought with a Twin Las Cannon, Power Fist. I think he's got a Heavy Bolt on there as well.
Stormbomber.
Stormbomber.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
2 squads of Eradicators, just with the normal metal rifles. Heavy Intercessor squad with the Heavy Bolter. 2 squads of Intercessors, again, just normal bolt rifles. Captains both have chainswords. 2 squads of Infiltrators. They both have the Helix Gauntlet.
Okay, nice. They're going to be a nuisance.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, they tend to do pretty well for me, actually, lately.
Yeah, that's why they're going to be a nuisance.
It's a 4-man squad of Blade Guard veterans.
Yeah.
Started playing with them in the last couple of games, and they've changed my opinion on them. They're brilliant.
They're so good at what they do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the standard flow of characters that Ultramarines all have. Starting from this side, a captain, just a standard captain. He's not been upgraded to chapter master. He's got a mastercrafted power sword, mastercrafted auto bolt rifle. His warlord traits are he starts off with rights of war, so whoever he's around is OPSEC.
Yeah.
Placing him a second one for the Adept of the Codex, so I can, on a roll of 5, anytime I spend a CP, I can potentially get it back.
Yep. Okay.
He's also got the Seal of Oath relic, so I can select a unit at the start of the game, and anyone around within 6 inches of him can reroll hits and wounds against it.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
Fun.
That's nice.
I've got an apothecary this time. I'm causing some controversy according to you.
Yeah.
He's not been upgraded to the chief apothecary. He's just the standard apothecary.
He's an apprentice apothecary.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I've got a chaplain. He has been upgraded, so he is a master of sanctity. He has the wise orator warlord trait, and he's taken the exaltation of rage, recantation of focus, and litany of hate.
Yeah, so that's reroll hits in combat, +1 to hit shooting, or +1 to wound shooting, and then the +1 to hit in combat or something. Yeah, pretty much. So a bit of mix, okay.
Yeah, and then I have a Techmarine. First time using him, but yeah, he's naturally going to be rocking around with the big guys in the back.
Yes, no, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so Techmarines can point at a vehicle in the command phase and get +1 to hit. So that'd be nice on
That's right, yeah.
That'd be very nice on your Leviathans, because your Venerable already hits on 2s anyway. Then you can heal someone as well to D3 wounds. Your Chaplain, because he's upgraded, can do 2 litanies going off on 2s, which is really nice. If you don't give him Wise Orator, what are you doing? You're going to fail your litanies. And Chief Apothecary is not Chief Apothecary, so that was, interesting, but okay. But not a Chaplain Master.
No, just a normal captain.
But you can't be a Chaplain Master because he's not Calgar anyway.
No, exactly.
Because I might have mentioned that a few times in a previous game. You're the Chaplain Master who wasn't Calgar.
Chaplain Master is not Calgar.
That's cool. Okay. For those who don't know, Ultramarines, their thing is they can fall back and shoot -1 hit, which is nice, especially when you've got lots of guns, which you have got. And technically, your Dreadnoughts could do that as well, couldn't they? But also, they can shoot in combat anyway. Yeah. But it means they can fall back and shoot at something else. So, okay. And then your Super Doctrine is Tactical Doctrine. You can move and shoot as if you remain stationary.
Yes, that's correct.
So really good if you've got heavy weapons or rapid fire weapons and things like that.
Coincidentally, I have a lot of.
Yes, yeah, I mean that's the way to do it with Ultramarines, isn't it?
And you get +1 to our leadership.
And you get +1 to your leadership, yes. So basically those Blade Guard are never failing because there's only 4 of them, and the same with the Eradicators because there's only 3. But, okay, alright, cool. So that's 2,000 points of Ultramarines. I'm assuming it's 2,000.
Yes, exactly.
On the nose, right. I'm like that as well. Okay, right. And for those who don't know, very quickly, if you want to see some more pictures of these cool looking Ultramarines, you can go to... What's your thing called again?
Paul Primetime or Primetime Paul, one or the other.
Paul Primetime on Instagram. I'll put a link below, and you can see some nice pictures of those because they're very nicely painted.
Oh, thank you very much.
Right, Battalion of Chaos Space Marines. They are the creations of Bile, which means I have to have this chap, which is fine because I bought them a while back painting them. I haven't used him yet, so there we go. He's my Warlord, obviously, because this is the creations of Bile. His Warlord trait's a bit crap. It essentially means you've got to roll 2 dice on the leadership tests if you're near him, but you're Ultramarines and you've got high leadership and you've got small units, so it's not really going to make a difference. But that's him. Also with Fabius Bile and his little surgeon dude. He's probably better at healing people than your apothecary because he's not a cheap apothecary, but I won't mention that again. Basically, I think it's at the end of each movement phase. You can point at an infantry unit that's wholly within 6 of them, and you can sort of give them upgrades. I roll a dice, and they can get like more strength, or more toughness, or more attacks, or something like that. Each unit can only be jabbed once. You can't be jabbed multiple times like you can with COVID, but that's what he does. And there are a few cool strats that allow him to like give rerolls to units as well, which is nice. So that's him. Second HQ, I have a Dark Apostle with 2 Dark Disciples. He has the Mark of Khorne, and I've given him my relic, which is the Black Mace, which is like a power maul but with more strength, better AP, and a flat 2 damage, and can do mortal wounds potentially. And his prayers are Raffle Entreaty, which I have to give him because he's got the Mark of Khorne, which I think is just give him extra strength or something. Yeah, that one. And then his basic prayer is he can make things nearby reroll hits, so it's a bit like the Litany of Hate for Space Marines. But the main one I'm going to be using, so you can only do 1 a turn, is the Omen of Potency, which gives him extra strength and all his attacks are AP4. Or extra attacks or something, what was it? Add 3 attacks, all the attacks are AP4. Combine that with the Black Mace, he's a bit of a beat stick. So that's him. I have a Demon Prince. He has the Mark of Slanesh. He has 2 powers. He has Smite, obviously, and Diabolic Strength, which adds his strength up by 2 and attacks by 1. I've also made him a Supreme Creation, which increases his strength and toughness. I needed a CP to do that. So basically, it was like a little demon prince, and then this guy gave him a jab in the arm, and now he's a bit of a monstrosity. And he's got a relic which is an extra CP, because that's my second relic. Intoxicating Elixir, so he gets +1 strength and +1 attacks. So he's going to have lots of strength, lots of attacks, lots of toughness, and he's got a big sword. So yeah, that's a thing. And what makes that even more fun is creations of Bile all get +1 movement and +1 strength. So yeah. Right, moving on. Tropes, 3 units of Chaos Space Marines, they're really cheap now, but I'm still only taking 3 units of 5 because they're still rubbish. But yeah, that's them. I have 2 units of 8 Berserkers, both with the icon of Wrath, so they can reroll charges, and they've all got chainswords and bolt pistols. But they're strength 6 Berserkers. Yes, watch out, Gravis Marines. They're going to be riding around Rhinos, no upgrades on those, just combi bolters. I have 6 Warp Talons. I've given them the Mark of Khorne as well, so if I wanted to make them fight twice, I can, but it is 3 CP. They've all got Lightning Claws, and they can potentially Deep Strike, but I won't be Deep Striking them, because there's ways I can make them advance and charge and things. And they move very quickly. And they've all got Lightning Claws, so that's cool. Back here, I have 2 units of Terminators, one with some more gun, one with some more punch. The gun ones are Mark of Slanesh. Combat ones are Mark of Khorne. The combat-y ones I think I'm going to start in Deep Strike, because why not? Back here I've got 3 Obliterators, which are Mark of Slanesh, obviously, so I can make them shoot twice. And they'll be starting in reserves as well to drop down. And I've got 2 Hellbrutes. One with Multi-Melter in a fist, and one with a Plasma Cannon in a fist. And because it's an old book, and it's Creations of Bile, they now move 9 inches. Which is a bit scary, isn't it? Yeah. But okay, we'll see how that goes. And Terminator's moving 6 is nice as well. And my Obliterators don't move 4, they move 5 now, which is nice, because they're really slow otherwise. But yeah, okay, so that's Creations of Bile. We'll see how they work, but hopefully it should be okay. We shall see. You've gone with a bit of cheese, I've gone with a bit of dirt. It's going to be a bit of a bloodbath. It should be fun, hopefully. So that's the armies. We looked at the mission. I think all we need to do now, Paul, is roll to see who's going to be defender and attacker, I think. Yes. Oh, secondaries. Secondaries. Yes. Secondaries are a thing. So Creations of Bile, I'm going with the Long War, which is the new Chaos one. Essentially, if he's got a unit on objective and I kill it as a point, if I then take an objective that wasn't mine at the start of my turn, that's 2 points. And I can do either of those as many times as I want in a turn, but I can only get a maximum of 3 points per turn. So I can either kill 3 units out on objectives, 3 points, or I can like nick an objective, 2 points, and yeah, mix and match. Stranglehold, because that works quite well with that. Essentially, I need 3 objectives at the end of my turn to score that on this mission to get 3 points, and no prisoners, because we worked out that you've got like 85 wounds or something.
Yeah, something like that. So
yeah, let's kill them. And the Ultramarines have gone for a bit of R&D, retrieve Nutman data. So do an action in each table quarter, 6 inches away from the next quarter, and then you roll a dice now. If the dice roll is equal to or lower than the number of models in the unit, it goes off and you get the points. And if they're troops, it's -1. So unit of 5 troops, guaranteed to go off. Grind them down, because I've got more units and they're probably easier to kill because they're 1-wing Chaos Space Marines. So if you kill more units than I kill in a battle round, you get 3 points. And you've gone for the Osa moment because you're playing Ultramarines. So you get points for not falling back for morale, get a point for killing a character or a vehicle, and Rhinos should be easy for you to kill, so yeah. And then an extra 2 points if you've got a unit wholly within 6 of the centre, and there's an objective in the middle anyway, so it works quite well. So that's that. Yeah, let's roll to see who's defender and attacker. Would you like to go first, sir? A 2? A 6. Okay, well I'll let you be the defender, so you can pick where you want to go, and you can deploy first.
I'll play this side.
Okay, cool. So Ultramarines are going to go there. Bile and his mutants are going to go over here. We're going to alternate, and we'll be back. Okay, here we are at the end of deployment. As you can see, the Chaos are over here. And the Loyalists, well, they're supposed to be Loyalists, are over there. Well, you're not Dark Angels, are you? I suppose you're Ultramarines. Yeah. So, you should be Loyalists. Right, okay. Creations of Bile, they're over here. I'll put most of the things behind the big rock because he's got guns and I haven't really. So I've got my 2 Rhinos with Berserkers in, with my Demon Prince in the middle. He's got wings, he can just fly over that rock if he wants to. Warp Talons is there as well. Again, they can just fly over the rock if they want to. Hellbrute there as well, so you can poke out and shoot something. Some Marines on the objective, because I need something on the objective. And then I've got Bile and his Dark Apostle friend there as well, ready to buff things up. So that's what I've got in the middle there. I've got Unit Marines sitting at the back here and some trees. They could run onto that objective potentially and, just help that objective out. And over here I've got some things in the open, but they're sort of not in the open because of rocks. My Terminators, another Hellbrute, and my another unit of Chaos Space Marines. So that's me. I've got a unit of Terminators off the board. Then my unit that's got things like Chain Fist, Power Fist, Melters and things like that, which is nice. And my Obliterators are off the board as well, because I'm going to drop down and shoot something later. But as mentioned, the Berserkers are in there. So that's me. What's happening with the Ultramarines, Paul?
So as mentioned now, everyone's pretty much just hiding behind this big rocker, this big pile of rubble. Got my infiltrators there, just covering them, and yeah, we're all just ready to see what happens, I guess.
Just chilling is what you normally say. Are they sort of inspecting that rock?
They are. He's actually pointing to a really good bit.
Oh look, that bit's shiny. Okay.
I didn't even know some point in that way, but yeah.
Maybe he's going, oh look, there's some Nakmud data over there, let's go and get it. Okay, cool. Right. So you've got all your blob, most of your stuff behind the rock, a few things scattered about, and then, everything's on the table for you, so cool. They've been ordered to turn around now, have they?
Yeah.
Cool. Would you like to roll to see if you go first? I don't know if I want to go first or not. I think I maybe want to go second, but we'll see. After you. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with you going first. All right, Ultramarines turn 1. We'll be back after the command and movement phase. And we are back at the end of the Ultramarines turn 1, command and movement phase. Command phase, you did a litany with your chaplain. You did the recitation of focus.
Yeah.
You gave your Eradicators +1 hit with their ranged attacks, so that's really good. And your Tech Marine awoke the spirit on the closest Leviathan, so he's going to be hit on 2s if he decides to shoot something, which is nice. I did do my prayer at the start of the back round, aim and potency, that went off, but unless I get in combat in my turn, it's not really going to make any difference this turn. And then for movement, you've shuffled things around a bit, you've come out of hiding. Do you want to sort of go through your thoughts?
It's more just a case of just trying to get things forward, really. So I didn't really have enough range to advance up onto there, except for my Drendorks, but I didn't want them too much out in the open.
Yes.
But it's just a case of just moving things forward steadily without being overexposed.
A bit of steady advancing.
Exactly.
Without using the stratagem steady advance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't need to do any actions.
And then the infiltrators there, they've done some R&D next to that building. So you've done that quarter there. So, I mean, that one you should be able to do later on quite easily. Yep. And then it's a case of getting to these two. But okay, cool. Psychic phase, you haven't got one today, which is nice. Any shooting? I'm assuming yes.
If there's anything in range that I can see.
I imagine there might be. Maybe there's some Terminators in the open.
Oh yeah, but it's...
I think the nearest Leviathan can see them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't think so.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah? You sure?
Yeah. I don't know what your Eradicators are in range with.
I don't know.
Probably not much. And then he's got some las cannons. They're probably going to be in range. So what's he got? He's got 2 missiles. And he's got a storm cannon, butcher cannon thing. Doesn't he, Leviathan?
So yeah, storm cannon array and
a couple of missiles.
There's a melter gun or something.
Yeah, I mean the melters and the flamers aren't going to be in range.
Yeah, so they're in range.
So you're going to shoot with Terminators. What's the strength of the storm cannon?
Strength 7.
Is it? Okay. If it was strength 8, I might be spending a CP. Well, I won't bother. Because I could make them toughness 5 if I wanted to. But seeing as you're strength 7, it's a bit pointless. Are you going to shoot the 2 missiles at them as well, or are you going to save them for later? You're going to use each missile once per game.
Yeah, I'll save them for the moment.
Save them, okay. So you've got your storm cannon into the Terminators, yeah?
Yes.
Cool, and he's hit on 2s because he's awoken. Nice, okay. Well, fire away. Only 1 miss, or 2 misses rather. Yeah, he's near the captain, he's not core anyway, which we discovered, so okay. Freeze to wound. That's not bad. 5, okay. What's the AP of the old storm cannon 2?
AP -1 normally, but obviously because we're devastated, AP -2.
Okay, so I've got 4 up saves then. Well, that wasn't great. What's damage? It's 2, isn't it?
Yes.
3 dead Terminators. Command point. Yay! It worked. So you killed 2 Terminators. Okay, cool. Let's take a couple of those chaps off. Okay, right, what's next? You've got your Venomable Dreadnoughts, las cannons. What's the range of the heaviest bolters on the heavy intercessors? Or is that what you're checking? If they're 36, they might be in range.
Well, yeah, that's what he's in range. Heavy intercessor.
Okay, we're back. Check some ranges and things. You shot a heavy bolter at the Rhino, did nothing. And then you got your Venomable Dread with the las cannons. I'm guessing shoot at the Terminators?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 shots, hitting on 2s because it's venerable.
Rerolling the 1s, but I don't need it.
And then you'll be winning on 2s. Strength 9. So it's a wound. And I've got 5+ invulnerable save.
That's -4.
I made it. Cool. Any more guns, or is that pretty much it?
Iron Eradicator.
You've got an Eradicator that can see my Rhino.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, just in range.
Just in range. Okay. Well, you can shoot twice as well, can't you? So you can have 2 shots.
2 shots.
Okay.
On freeze, but re-rolling the 1 because he's next to the
Got the El Capitan. Cool. Okay, so 2 hits. Winning on freeze. No AP. Well, lots of AP. I don't get a save, and then D6 damage. 5. Nice. Okay. 5 wounds on the Rhino. Got 5 left.
There we go. That's it.
That's your shooting phase done. Okay, cool. So you've retrieved some data, you shot a few things, killed a couple of Terminators. You're not going to get grounded down this turn because you didn't kill a unit. No. But yes, we'll be back after the Creations of Bile. Turn 1, command and movement phase. Okay, so Creations of Bile, end of turn 1, command and movement phase. Nothing in the command phase because odd codex. We're not scoring primary objectives yet, only from next turn. Actually, I did do something at the start of my turn. I tried to self-repair my Rhino and failed miserably because old codex. And then I did lots of advancing, basically, and a bit of sneaking about. So the Rhino advanced over here. I used the CP to reroll the advance roll because it's bracketed. It was going very slow. So he's advanced over there. He's going to pop smoke, so he's -1 to hit. These Marines got a very long advance. They ran 13 inches from over there. So they're going to follow up the Rhino. This unit that was in the trees advance, and they spread out like that onto that objective. Demon Prince and Warp Talons and Fabius Bile have sort of castled up in the middle here. And then at the end of my movement phase, Fabius Bile gave the Warp Talons a bit of a jab, and he's increased their toughness 5, which is nice. So that's what the Warp Talons and Bile have done there. And then my counter punch for when you get in the middle for oath points, they can jump over and kill you and stop you from getting oath points and get me stranglehold and things. Over here, both my Hellbrutes have moved. They can move 9 inches because old codex plus Creations of Bile, so that's nice. So they've gone there. They're going to shoot something in a minute. Those Terminators just moved, and those Marines advanced onto the objective there. So I've got that objective, and the central objective. So I will be getting stranglehold at the end of this turn for 3 points. And yes, I will now begin my shooting phase. Okay, so shooting phase. I've got a Psycho, but I'm not going to do anything because he's got Smite and Diabolic Strength. Both are useless, and I don't want to risk perilsing myself. So let's just skip over that for now. I'm going to start shooting my multi-melter Hellbrute at your Leviathan, and you already said that you're going to pop smoke.
Yes.
So you -1 to hit. So I got 2 shots. Now hitting on 4s. I've missed both times. Well, that was useful. Brilliant. Okay, fine. That's him done. And then my other Hellbrute is going to shoot into it as well. So D3 with a plasma cannon for 2 shots, which will now hit on 4s. Oh, he's hit. At least he's hit. So 8 toughness 7 Leviathans, unfortunately. So freeze to wound. Oh, 2 wounds. 2 invulnerable saves. I've got 5+.
Yeah.
It's -3. So make ones, okay, and then it's, I think their silver's a flat 2 damage. I don't think they've gone to 3 damage yet, because still old codex. That's just 1 wound, I think, because of -1 damage. So he's got 13, but the Temp Marine's going to heal him in a minute anyway, so you might as well not bother putting the dice down. And then I've got my auto cannon from the Terminators there, which is just going to shoot your heavy intercessors over there. He's got 4 shots. He's going to hit on 4s because they moved, and it's a heavy weapon. So he's hit once. Useful. He'll win them on 3s. Oh, that's not too bad. Minus 1 AP, 1 damage. So, got a 4 up. He's fine. Okay. Well, we both had really, really good shooting phases, didn't we?
Brilliant.
Yeah. It might start happening next turn, though, in the punchy phase.
Yes.
But, yes, okay. So I do score not no prisoners, stranglehold. So at least I've got some points on the board. I don't think I've got the long war yet, because I haven't killed anything on objective or nicked an objective, have I, really? Or does that count as nicking objectives? I don't know, I'll check. And then we'll be back.
Obviously, I haven't got that one yet.
Yeah. Okay, we are back. Here we are at the end of the Ultramarines Turn 2 command and movement phase. In the command phase, you gained 8 primary points for having 2 of these objectives back here. You got your 2 litanies off with your Master of Sanctity. You got the +1 to hit, and you put that on the Eradicators. And you got the Litany of Hate reroll hits aura going off, which is nice. Your Tech Marines obviously healed the Leviathan, and he's woken up this chap again. So he's going to be hitting on 2s. And then you did Wisdom of the Ancients to reroll wound rolls of 1. So you got a nice Captain Lieutenant combo going off now over there. Yes. And you've basically just moved a couple of castles blobbing towards the middle objective. Yes. How very Space Marine of you. And you did guerrilla tactics as well. So the infiltrators that were here are no longer there. They've ran off somewhere.
They just kind of close associated.
To reappear somewhere else later on. You spread those ones out, so you got more area deny. And then they're doing some R&D in the corner over there now. So you've done your 2 home quarters, the 2 easy ones. Yeah. And that's 4 points now for doing that, so that's good. Shooting. I believe you're going to be kicking off with some Eradicators.
My Eradicators here, yes. So they're going to go into that right now.
Yep, so they're going to be hitting on 4s, because I'll pop smoke. Yeah. But you're rerolling 1s because you've got Captain. And... yes, lots of 2s and 3s. Okay. Well, you're winning on a 3, and then you're rerolling a 1 because you got your Dreadnought. Okay, so I don't get a save. D6. And it might be +2 from that range. It probably is. I'm pretty sure.
It's only 24/8, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm with... Oh, no, I'm not within 12, am I? So it's just a 4 wounds. Yeah. Okay, so that's got 6 left. Okay, so that's those Eradicators done. Okay. The smoke did its work, I think it's fair to say. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Okay.
Heavy Intercessors next.
You're going to start with those next. You're not going to want to crack the Rhino open and then shoot the Berserkers with all your bolters. Making you think now.
You are.
Anti-tanks into tanks, anti-infantry into infantry.
Yeah. Alright then, so I'd start with those other Eradicators.
Okay, so all your Eradicators going into the Rhino, yeah?
Oh yes, please.
So they got +1 hit, I got -1 hit, so you hit on 3s, but no rerolls for these ones. And you still miss 3. Oh dear.
Well, that's still 2 more than last time.
Yeah, that's true. Winning on 3s though, but no rerolls this time. But they'll go through. I mean, it's very dead because yes, 3d6 damage, and each one's +2 anyway. I mean, it's dead. It's dead. Doesn't blow up. It just got disintegrated, I think. And then I got 8 Berserkers who are about to jump out perfectly safely. Yes, not a single one died. Lots of 2s, but no 1s. Cool. Yeah. All right, I'll get them out, and then you can shoot some guns. Okay, the Rhino is no longer there after the smoke has cleared. The Berserkers jumped out of the back like that, which is nice. Trying to get out of rapid fire as much as I can from the heavy intercessors, which we're now going to shoot at them. Yes. And I've spent a CP to increase their toughness to toughness 5, because all your shots are strength 5, basically. So you're starting with the heavy bolt rifles?
Yeah, heavy bolt rifles.
Okay, so only a couple are in rapid fire range. So
yeah, so only the Sergeant and this one here. This one in the middle is the heavy bolter. So
yeah, we'll do them in a sec. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so you got 2, 4, 6 bolter shots at strength 5 going in. Cool. Okay. Well, they've all hit, haven't they? Yeah. That's nice. Okay, but at least we're winning on 4s now. But rerolling 1s because of the wise Dreadnought. See the extra toughness help, look, because there's 2 that didn't go through. What is the AP? Because you're in the tactical doctrine now.
Yes. So many options. Where is it? AP -1. Oh.
So it'll be -2 now, yes? Rapid fire. Cool. Okay, so 5 up saves. You've killed 3 berserkers. Good. Okay, and then you've got the heavy bolter going into them now as well. So 3 more shots for that. All hit. Oh no, the 3 wouldn't because they moved. Oh no, your Ultramarines, you don't care. No. You count as being stationary.
Got a strength 5 this time.
So yeah, 4's to wound. So they all wound. Nice, and that's AP 1 in that heavy bolter. Yep. So 4's, so that's another one dead. So that's 4 dead. Now just remember, because you were Ultramarines, the other 2 guys could rapid fire anyway, because a bolter discipline and a tactical doctor in for Ultramarines. So you got 2 more shots for them, which both hit. And we're going on 4's. And you can roll the 1. Right, yeah. And 5 up. Okay, so that made a difference. You killed an extra 1. So you killed 5 of those. So there's 3 left. Right. Moving on to El Capitan with his mastercrafted auto bolt rifle, shooting what's left of the berserkers. So he's got 3 shots hitting on 2's. And of course he missed 1. And then we're winning on 5s because they're toughness 5 now. Well, we got a win though. There'd be -1 because of tactical doctrine. He's dead. He's killed 1. Okay. What are you going to move on to next? Those guys have normal bolt rifles, don't they?
Yes.
So they'll be in range if you want to shoot them.
I'll do that then.
And they can all rapid fire, the ones that can see them, which is probably all of them.
Well, they don't move, so that's
yeah.
one of the rules for the bolt.
Well, even if you moved, your Ultramarines and a tactical doctrine.
True.
Rapid fire anyway, so you got 10 shots hitting on 3's. They're probably within 6 if you captain as well, so you can reroll those 1s. So that was good. You missed 1 shot. Winning on 5's though, because toughness 5 berserkers. That's brilliant.
They'll be in range for the fingernails. So.
Yeah, you got the rerolls from the dreadnought again as well. So 5's rerolling 1s. So 4 at -2 because of tactical doctrine. 5 ups. They're dead. You've killed a unit, which could be vital for grind them down. So okay. Well, it's your second unit because you've already killed a rhino as well. So that's that. Cool. What are you moving on to next?
My venerable is going to shoot that one. Right round the corner there.
That one? This one?
Yeah.
The multi-melter one?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. Alright, so yeah, 2 last cannon shots then.
Hit on 2s, isn't it?
Yeah, hit on 2s, he's venerable.
Rerolling.
Yeah. Rerolling 1s. And then you're winning on 3s, rerolling 1s. For himself. So I get a 6-up save. Nope. D6 damage. 3. So he's got 5 wounds left. So I don't -1 damage yet because old codex. Was his Stormbolter in his fist in range? Might be.
24, is it not?
Yeah, 24 Stormbolter. Is that him? No. Okay. So that's all of this lot over here done. And the melt was over there. You've got your dreadnoughts over here.
Yes. I'll start with my eradicator still first. That's okay.
They finished off the rhino.
Did they? I thought it was done.
No, they did pretty miserably, those 3.
Yeah, okay. No, I haven't shot them then. I've done the heavy...
No, you shot both units.
Did I?
There was the first unit was just so bad you probably forgot about it.
Probably. Sorry, I don't mean to.
That's all right.
Right then, in that case, yeah, I will use one of the hunter killer missiles.
Just one?
Yes, because I'm waiting for you to bring the demon prince out to do that.
Okay, so you're going to shoot 1 missile.
Although I'm fed that.
Do you want a moment to think?
Yes, if that's okay.
Right, okay, after much deliberation, the Awoken Leviathan is going to shoot 2 missiles. So that's all his missiles into the Hellbrute, finish that off, and then the Storm Cannon is going to the Terminators, because damage 2 gun, 2 wing Terminators, because old codex. I might have mentioned that a few times today. I'm not salty about not having a codex at all. What do you want to start with?
I'll start with the hunter killer missiles, please.
Okay, cool. So 2 dice hit on 2s. Oh, no.
Re-roll that one.
You're going to spin a CP, yeah? Okay, so that's hit.
Do I get that CP back? No, I don't.
Cool. So, and then you're winning on 3, so it's strength 10. So they both wound, -2, 5 ups. So 1 goes through D6 damage. It's a dead dreadnought. Does it blow up? It does. Hilarious. Okay, let's do that and we'll be back. Right, Hellbrute blew up. Luckily, that Hellbrute and my Warp Tans were just out of 3 inches away from it. More luck than judgment, but no one else got hurt in the making of this film. Storm cannons into the Terminators. Yeah, so 8 shots hitting on 2s. Just the 1 miss, okay. And then you're winning on 3s. That's not bad. 6. And that's -1 now, isn't it? Because you're not in the heavy doctor in.
Yeah.
Yeah? So 3 ups. You've killed 2 Terminators. Okay, that's fine. I have 1 Terminator remaining from that unit, which is the Champion. Okay. Next Dreadnought. What's he going to shoot at?
Thing is, I don't want to shoot all your... Because they're classic vehicles, aren't they? You're trying to...
Oh, you're thinking about Oath, are you?
Yeah,
you don't want to
shoot them all too much, because otherwise I'll have nothing left to pick up in my next turns.
Oh, I see. Okay, I mean...
Soften them up a little bit.
Yes. There is that, but if you don't kill it, it might hit you.
Yeah.
It moves 9 inches, it's got a big fist.
Does it bracket?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, and if you kill another unit now, you pretty much guarantee grind them down, unless I then kill 5 units or something. But, yeah, I mean, I would just shoot it and kill it. Because you still got another vehicle here if you need to kill it next turn. If my Demon Prince starts going forward, then I've got a character exposed that you can kill for Oath.
His vehicles are monsters.
He's a monster.
Yeah, but then that's it, so that's me maxed out.
It's characters as well, I think. Vehicles, monsters, characters. And I've got a few other characters. But, okay, well, we'll have a check on things and then we'll be back to see what he shoots. Okay, we're back. So Paul's had a think. He's going to shoot both the 2 Hunter Killers from the other Leviathan and the Storm Cannon as well.
No, I'll put the Storm Cannon into that Terminator.
Finish off the Terminator. Okay, cool. So 2 missiles into the Dreadnought then, I guess. These ones are hitting on 3s. You've always been a CP, so it's 1 hit. Okay, then you're winning on 3s. Oh dear.
Oh, no.
Okay, well you got 8 shots into 1 Terminator, I guess. He might be dead. Well, if only your missiles were as accurate. We're winning on 3s.
If only.
So that's just 3. Okay, 3 ups. He might survive. Do I CP that? Stop you killing another unit? You've killed 3 this turn already. If he survives, can I kill 3 units and stop you getting grind? I have lots of command points. Let's do it. No, he's dead anyway. Curses. Okay. So I'm assuming you will be getting grind them down this battle round now. Because you've killed 4 units. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill 4. I mean, I'll do my best. But okay. Any more guns?
Did I do my gun report? I can't remember if I did.
Yes. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah, but I think he's what softened up the other Hellbrute before he finished off.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think you might be out of guns.
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay.
Yeah, it's everything then.
Unless you got some bolt pistols in range of a Rhino. We'll have a look. Okay, we're back. A few heavy bolt pistol shots came towards the Rhino, causing no damage, and that's in the shooting phase. Nothing's in charge range or wanting to charge, so that's the end of the Ultramarines turn 2. You'll probably get grind them down. I don't think I can kill 4 or more to stop you from doing that. You've R&D'd, so you're getting at least 4 for that now. And you've got units within 6 in the middle. Because you've got your Blade Guard. Maybe the Blade Guard not wholly within 6, but the Dreadnought's definitely wholly within 6 of the centre. And you've got at least 1 for Oath for killing vehicles and things, so that's good. So we'll be back for Creations of Bile, turn 2. Right, here we are at the end of turn 2, Commander moving phase for the Creations of Bile. And his little mutant Chaos Space Marines. So at the start of the turn, I gained 8 primary points because I had this objective and that one, so 4 and 8. And then my plan is this turn essentially to spread out all over the place and murder you completely. And it's either going to work or it's not.
I'd be confident if I was you.
Hopefully, yeah. With a bit of luck, I might actually deny you grind them down. Actually, looking at it, but we'll see. Okay, so these berserkers jumped out of the Rhino, ran over there. They're going to charge and murder those intercessors in a minute. The rhino's moved this way. That rhino's going to start putting a bomb down. Because it's a unit, it can do that. But because it's not OBSEC, it will complete at the end of my next command phase. So in other words, if you don't kill it, there'll be a little bomb going down over here somewhere. These Marines have advanced from wherever they were over here to over there, so they can potentially put a bomb down next turn. I spent a CP at the start of my turn to make my Dark Apostle advance and charge. He got his prayer off. He's advanced around there. I spent a CP to reroll his advance because it was terrible. And he's now got, I think it was a 9-inch charge into the guys around there. So we could go that way or maybe that way and hit some guys on the head. His little minions back here, I thought about chasing after him, but I thought no, they can just sit there. These guys have shuffled around a bit. Phobius Bile jabbed these Marines in the arm. They're now toughness 5. They're a bit more resistant to viruses and bolt gun shells. And then over here, coincidentally, within 12 inches of Phobius Bile, my obliterators have dropped down. Because there's a strat where I can make them reroll all their hits. So I've spent a CP on that, but that's what they'll be doing in a minute. My Hellbrutes moved forward because it's got things it wants to hit. And these guys have advanced forwards onto that objective and out of your line of sight, basically, as much as they can do. Because I don't really want them dying. Then over here, my Terminators have dropped down. I've got 3 combi melters in there and a heavy flamer and some bolters. They're going to melt the Leviathan, flame some dudes, shoot some dudes, and then potentially charge something. They haven't got an icon of Wrath to reroll their charge, so I might have to spend a CP on that one, but that's fine. And then in the middle, my Warp Talons and my Demon Prince jumped over the rock, and they're going to murder face, basically. It might go well, or it might not. We shall see. The shooting phases have been quite short so far, but I have a feeling we're going to have a very long fight phase in a moment. But onto my psychic phase. I'm actually going to bother doing it this time.
Just before you do...
Oh, are you thinking of all-spec scanning?
Yes.
I thought you might. Yes.
That's okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend a CP and increase their toughness.
Did you do that already?
That was a different phase.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it once per phase?
Yeah, so stratagems you can use in any phase. I will quickly check whether it says shooting phase or not, though, actually, because it's not a shooting phase, it's a movement phase. Okay, I checked the strat to increase my toughness. It's only in the opponent's shooting phase, so I can't do it for all spec scan, which is a bit annoying, but okay, fine. So you're spending 2 CP, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get any of the CP? Oh, no, I think you already got one back this battle round, though,
Yes,
haven't you?
I did.
So I'm assuming you shoot with your Eradicators?
Yes.
Okay,
So
cool.
They're still still got the litany on them, so they'll be hitting on 2s.
Yes, and you're having 6 shots as well. Okay, this might hurt. Okay, go for it. And 1 misses. Praise the Lord. Right, you're winning on 2s. Well, they've all wounded. Okay, this is where I need my invulnerable saves to work. Because I'm within 12, so yeah, each failed one's dead, basically. I'll save 2. CP reroll! I've saved 2. Okay, so 3 die. Okay, well there's 3 left. Cool, okay. Yeah, and then I'll do that, and then we'll be back for some psychic stuff. Right, psychic phase. My Demon Prince is going to do Diabolic Strength. I need a 6. That's gone off. You've got no way to deny it because Tiggy's not here today.
No.
So he's now got even more strength and even more attacks, as if he needed it. Cool. Okay, shooting phase. I will start with my 3 Terminators over there with combi melters. And they're all going to shoot the Leviathan that's nearer to them. Would you like to pop the smoke?
No.
No? Okay, cool. So they're going to be hit on 3s with their melters. 2 hit. I'm winning on 3s because you're only toughness 7 as a Leviathan now, which is a bit naff, but okay. 1 invulnerable save. Goes through D6. So that's 5 because of -1 damage. Okay. I believe he's got 9 left because I think they start on 14. But we'll check anyway.
That's right, yeah, 14 wounds.
Okay, so he's on 9. Well, that's not a bad shot. Okay, cool. Let's do some more shooting stuff. Let's shoot these 8 berserkers at those intercessors because why not? But I'll shoot 7 bolt pistols and I'll throw a crack grenade, which hits and wounds, and you got 4 up save on those intercessors. And a D3 damage crack grenade kills one. Nice. Boom. Berserkers killed something in the shooting phase. Who'd have thought it? Bolt pistols on 3s, and then 4s. Okay, so 3 free ups from the bolt pistols. All good. Okay, but there's 1 dead at least, so that's going to make their charge and killing phase a lot nicer. They advanced. He's got a bolt pistol. I've got an idea for that in a minute. Right, let's shoot the Hellbrute's plasma cannon. And let's just shoot it at the Leviathan that I've damaged. I think that makes sense. Did you want to do smoke screen? You haven't done smoke screen or anything yet? No? Yeah. Okay, so D3 shots for free. Lovely jubbly. Hit on freeze. They've all hit. Wounding on freeze. So just the 1. So 1 invulnerable save on your Leviathan. Okay, so he's lost another wound. If it's damage 2, going down to damage 1. So I don't think they're free damage, those plasma cannons. Okay, continuing on the shooting phase. So the plasma cannon just did 1 damage because it's still damage 2 in the old Chaos Space Marine Codex, which still hasn't been updated yet. Moving on to my obliterators, I've already spent a CP for the reroll hits on Phoebus Bile. They're in 12, so they're going to reroll all their hits. I've spent another CP now on Veterans of the Long War, so they get +1 to wound. Let's roll for their stats for their guns. So strength will be 6 plus D3. So strength 7. Okay, fine. AP will be 3. And damage will be 2. Okay, that's fine. So that guy's got 8 wounds left, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let's shoot all the barriers into him. Did you want to pop smoke?
Yes, I will.
Okay. So I'm going to be hitting on 4s rerolling all hits instead of 3s rerolling all hits. Fistful of dice. Right, so 4s rerolling because the master is watching. That's a bloody good roll, if I do say so myself. Rerolls didn't really help much though. So I'm only strength 7, which will be forced to win because the veterans are winning on 3s now. So 3, 6, 9 at -3, so it'll be 9 invulnerable saves. But they're only damage 2, so I'll go down to damage 1. Which is a bit meh, but 9 saves, each one's going to be a wound. So he saved a few, so he's lost 6, so he's got 2 left. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I've spent 2 CP now on Endless Cacophony. My obliterators are going to shoot again because I'd be a fool not to. So I'm just down to 1 CP now. But I've spent a few this turn, I think it's fair to say. So the strength of the guns this time will be... so strength 7 again. But Veterans of the Long War still in effect. AP will be 3. Okay, so that's good. I want damage 3 as well. Come on. Damage 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put everything into the other Leviathan. Yeah. So, 6, 12, 18 shots. So these are hitting on 3s rerolling because he's not pop smoke. No. 3s rerolling everything. So it's not as good as a roll as last time. Luckily, the master is watching. What a great name for a strat. That's good, isn't it? That's very good. So winning on 3s because of the +1 a wound from veterans. That's not bad. 3, 6, 9, 13 at -3. So 13 5-up saves. Each one's only 1 damage though. So he will survive, but with a bit of luck he'd be quite crippled. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. He's lost 5 wounds. 5 wounds. So he's got 9 left. So he's on 3, he's on 9. Okay, well that's the end of my shooting phase. We'll be back in a moment for the fun phase. Okay, we're going to start with some charges. We're going to start first with the easy charge, the Berserkers into the Intercessors. Would you like to Overwatch? No, thank you. No, I wouldn't. I have a complete waste of time. They're in. Right, so they're going to move in. I'll do that in a second. I'm going to move around to my Dark Apostle now. So because of the strat I played where you can advance and charge, it adds 1 to advance and charge roll. So it's an 8-inch charge for him into Mr. Heavy Intercessor there. Would you like to Overwatch? No. No, okay. So he's in.
So my captain can intervene to move forward now.
He could intervene if I was within 3 inches, but he can't move through your heavy intercessors, unfortunately. You've boxed him in. That's a shame. The Hellbrute was a 7 into both your Leviathans. Would you like to Overwatch with one of them? No? He's in. Oh, thing is, I'm wasting my good rolls. My Terminators haven't got in yet. Okay, Terminators are going to go into your Eradicators and Apothecary. They need 9. This is a very good charge phase. Well, yes, well, it's my charge phase. The Warp Talons was a 5 into the Blade Guard we measured, so let's do that. I'm assuming you don't know Overwatch with 4 pistols. We'll see, they've actually failed that one, but I haven't spent a CP reroll yet. So let's do it now. Last CP. Okay, so they've gone in. And the Demon Prince is going to charge your Leviathan. I'm going to get Snake Eyes now, aren't I? I just know it. No, he's in.
No, but I'm going to Overwatch on this one.
You're going to... Oh, you see, you can't, because Dreadnought's already gone in.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah. That's why I saved him till last. That's why I saved him till last, you see. Alright, well, I'll move them all in. And then I'll start hitting you, but you do have lots of CP to interrupt with things. So I think interrupting will be a thing. But it's a matter of where you interrupt and what with, isn't it, I think?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We'll be back. Okay, I've moved all my charging units in, of which there were many. I can't believe I made every single charge. That was just ridiculous. I'm going to start with my Warp Talons. Reason being, if they don't start first, those Blade Guard, you'll spend 2 CP on them and just chop the entire unit to bits. So I think that makes sense the most. You can interrupt with your Dreadnoughts, you can interrupt with your Heavy Intercessors, but I think this is a guaranteed dead unit if I don't fight with it first. So let's go into your Blade Guard with lots of Warp Talons, with lots of Lightning Claw attacks, hitting you on 3s, and 6s explode because of Death to the False Emperor. So let's do that. Lots of 1s, oh dear. Lots of 1s. If only I had like a Lord nearby or something. Did I actually get any 6s? Just 1! 1! 1 6! Okay. Fine. But I'm strength 5 because Creation's a Bile, so I'm moving the Blade Guard on 3s. And they're Lightning Claws, so I get to re-roll all failed wounds, which is nice when that happens. So all at -2, so they're going to be 4-up saves. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18 4-up saves. And I've got 12 wounds to get through, plus some shrugs. It's possible, but we shall see. 18 4-ups. Come on, kill some Blade Guard. Okay. So 3 wounds each, that's 1 gone. 2 gone. 3 gone. And guy's got 2 wounds. There's a guy left on 2 wounds, but you need to do your shrugs as well first. So lots of 6-up shrugs. You make 1 of them. So it's still 1, 2, 3 dead, but none wounded this time. So there's 1 Blade Guard remaining. There's only 4 in there. Yeah. Yes, okay. Alright, well let's take 3 of them off and I will consolidate. Okay, we're back. The Ultramarines are interrupting for 2 CP with the less injured Leviathan, and you're going to hit my Demon Prince, and you're spending a CP on Death to the Traitors as well. So you spent 3 CP. You've got lots of attacks with a big claw hit with Demon Prince. You got 7 attacks.
Yes.
Hit on 2.
No, 6.
6, is it?
Yeah, no, it's 7.
Normal attacks, +1 for shock assault, +1 for having a claw.
Yeah, so it's 4 attacks normally. No, 6.
6, yeah, okay. Got it in the end.
Nice.
So you hit on 2s because you still got Awoken by the Machine Spirit, and you reroll in 1 Death to the Traitors. So, yeah, nice. This could be painful. Well, they've all hit. And then you're winning on 2s because strength 14 on toughness 7. So, oh, 2 1s, okay. You've got ACP left.
ACP, yeah.
Did you want to reroll that?
I'm going to reroll just 1 of them, haven't I?
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you're out of CP, but 5 wounds have gone through. I have 5 plus invulnerable saves, and I have no command points. I've saved 2 of them. What's the damage?
Damage 3.
Oh, he's dead. Okay, fine, you kill my Demon Prince. Be like that. Fine. It was do or die there, wasn't it, really? Right, okay, fine. Well, I'm going to continue hitting you with my other units now, if that's alright.
Okay.
Right, okay, the Demon Prince is dead. I'm moving on to my Hellbrick now. He's going to punch the damaged, or the more damaged Leviathan, the 1 and 2 wounds. I've got lots of attacks because I charged him on a Hellbrick. I'll hit him freeze. He does get death to the False Emperor, which is nice. And top of 7, so I will wound you on freeze, I'm sure 12. So that is 3 invulnerable saves on the Leviathan. Fair 1, it's dead. So it's flat 3 damage, he's got 2 wounds. You've made all your saves. Well, I'm glad I didn't split fire because it still didn't work anyway. Right, okay. Moving on. Let's do with Terminators. I'm going to put all their attacks into the Apothecary Man. So I've got Champion with a Maul. So let's do the Champion with a Power Maul first. Hitting on freeze. Wounding it on freeze. 1 at -1 on your Apothecary. So 4 up, yeah. Cool, and then I've got a Power Fist guy. The other guy's got a Chain Fist. Okay, so Power Fist guy into the Apothecary. 1 hit, doesn't explode because it's -1 hit. And then it has wounded. So 6 up, -3, Power Fist. And 2 shrugs because it's 2 damage.
6 up shrugs, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 up shrugs, yeah. So he's lost 2 wounds, he's got 3 left. And then I have my Chain Fist for the other Terminator going in. Well, I've only hit once. But I have wounded. It's -4, so you won't get a save. D3. Just 2. 2 shrugs. So he's got a wound left. Basically, I've charged 3 Terminators into Apothecary, failed to kill him. Charged a Hellbrick into a Leviathan that's got 2 wounds left on it, failed to kill it. Charged a Demon Prince into a Leviathan, it got punched before it had a chance to do anything. And the Warp Talons didn't even kill 4 Blade Gun. I thought this was going to go really well. Okay, I'm going to do something that's going to make me a bit happier now. I'm going to move on to the Berserkers. I'm going to count many dice now. Right, Berserkers hitting your Intercessors on freeze. This is half of their attacks. For those who are wondering why it wasn't enough dice. So 1s and 2s will miss. There's quite a few actually. That was a 2. 6s will explode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go back in the pot. And then there's strength 6, these Berserkers. Oh, hands up big enough. There's some of them. And there's the rest of them. So freeze to wound. Look at all the 1s. So many 1s. Okay, so there's that many at -1. 4, 8, 12, 14 4 up saves. And if they survive, I've got to do all that again.
4 up, did you say?
Yeah, -1, yeah. So 1 dead. 2 dead, is that it?
Yeah.
So there's 2 left. Okay, right, I'm going to roll those dice again and then we'll be back for the saves. Okay, I've done the hits and wounds. There's 12 more 4 up saves coming up. You've got 4 wounds to get through. Surely this will work. Praise the Lord. Right, okay, right. Remove them and we'll be back. Okay, the Dark Apostle, my final charging unit. Hitting some heavy intercessors. He's got lots of attacks because of the Omen of Potency and Hateful Assault and things. He's going to be hitting you on 2s because he's a Dark Apostle. And 6s will explode because he really doesn't like the False Emperor. So he gets 1 extra attack, which explodes. He's strength 8 because he's strength 5 plus the Black Mace. He's strength 8, but annoyingly you're toughness 5 because you're Gravis. So freeze to wound. And I've got 4 extra mortal wounds at the end. Well, that's the first time I've got that many mortal wounds with a Black Mace. Then these are all -4 because of the Omen of Potency, 2 damage. So basically 2 of them equals 1 dead guy. You've got 3 wounds, haven't you? So 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 1 down to a wound, and I've got 4 mortal wounds. That would kill him and another 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there just 5 in the unit?
There's 5 there.
Oh, that's convenient. They're all dead. Well, that worked. Okay, so over here was good. In the middle, okay. That side, not so much. But okay. I'm not going to consolidate because I do not want your captain to hit me with his sword. he can stay there and go, haha, I killed all your mates. So that's all my charging units done. That's your interrupting unit done. And now you can attack with your Blade Guard, your other Leviathan, your Eradicators, and your Apothecary. Mm-hmm. So where would you like to start?
Probably start on my Blade Guard.
Yep, stay for the lone guy trying to fend for himself after his mates got chopped to bits. Okay, so Blade Guard hitting the Warp Talons. So you got 5 attacks hitting on freeze. Rerolling all hits because of your Litany.
Yes.
From your Chaplain, which is nice.
Although, did I?
Litany of Hate.
Yes.
Yeah, you got that one off.
Yeah.
It was that one and the Recitation of Focus. You did both of them. So that's the shooting one, attacks, yeah. And then that one's reroll hit rolls in combat. So you hit on freeze, rerolling that. So everything's hit. Nice. You'll be strength 5, but I made them toughness 5 earlier, so you're winning on 4s, unfortunately.
Well, he's strength.
He's strength 4, and you got +1 for the power sword.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mastercraft the power sword does it?
Yeah, so it goes up to damage 2, which I don't care about because I've got 1 wound.
That's right. I knew that. I was just testing you.
So 2 go through, but I do have 5+ invulnerable saves because it's demonic. You've killed 2 of them. Okay.
Take that.
I will. I'll remove him and someone else. Alright, moving on to the Leviathan that's crippled. Same amount of attacks, same strength, but hit on 5s now instead against my Hellbrute. He's hit twice, okay. This could be painful. He's going to be winning on 2s. Yep, looks painful to me. -3, isn't it? So 6s? New, and each one's flat 3?
Yep.
Okay, well I've got...
here's 1 extra attack because it's the Siege Claw. It didn't do nothing.
Okay, well I've got 2 wounds left. Oh dear. And then you got your Eradicators and the Apothecary hitting me back. We'll just do it off camera because it probably won't do much.
No, I can't imagine they will.
Okay, here we are at the end of turn 2 for the Chaos. I've got to take a morale check for my Terminators actually. They might have failed. I'll figure that out in a minute and do that. But at the end of the turn, basically, I get Stranglehold because I've got 4 objectives. I get 3 for the Long War as well because I killed a unit that was on an objective, and I took control of an objective that you controlled at the start of my turn. So that was 3 points for that. So I'm now on 17 points. You maxed out your oath for this battle round, and you got R&D and grind them down as well. I wasn't able to stop you getting grind them down, which was annoying, partly because you killed my Demon Prince, and I failed to kill either of those Dreadnoughts. Yeah. But oh well. So you got 20 points. You're ahead by 3 points as we go into battle round 3. Okay. Yep, here we are back for the Ultramarines turn 3. Done the command and movement phase. Only had 1 primary objective, so you just got 4 points for that. Because I had the middle and I had this one over here. And then in your command phase, you pointed out Dreadnought, giving it +1 a hit. You got both your litanies off. You got Litany of Hate and Exaltation of Rage, the 2 combat-y ones. Yeah. And you did Wisdom as Ancients with your 1 and only command point to reroll wound rolls of 1. So you got your Captain Lieutenant combo going on over there again. And then the movement phase, Infiltrators have popped down over there now, and they're doing some R&D over there. Yeah. So you've got another 4 points. You've done that quarter, and that quarter, so that plan's working so far. Pesky Infiltrators. And you've done some fall back and shuffling over here. So you're sacrificing a point on Oath. Yeah. Obviously, Ultramarines can fall back and shoot. So it's probably a well worth sacrifice, because now you can shoot your Leviathans or whatever you want, and your Eradicators at whatever you want, and things like that. Your Exaltation of Rage, you gave to your Blade Guard, didn't you? So you get +1 to his wound rolls, which is nice. And then you sort of position your troops over here to essentially kill the Berserkers and Dreadnought shoot the Rhino, is what your plan over there. That's the plan. Yes, I mean, I had a plan in my fight phase, but it didn't really go to plan. No. I thought I was going to kill lots more than I did.
Otherwise this would be a very short battle.
Yes. But okay, so you're going to start off where?
I'm going to start with my Infiltrators.
Okay.
So they have classified 1, so 2 shots.
Yeah, so you have 10 shots between the 5 of them.
Yeah, and 6 is automatically wound.
They do, yeah. And I'm assuming you're still staying in the Tactical Doctrine to get extra AP and stuff?
Indeed, yeah.
Makes sense. Cool. Okay, so 10 shots hit on 3s.
No 6s.
No, and I think they're more than 6 from your captain as well, aren't they? Potentially.
Yeah.
Your captain's wandered off to get nearer the Dark Apostle, because there's going to be a little duel there in a minute.
He's going to punch me in the face.
That's not very nice, but okay. So you got 5 hits through, and then you'll be winning on 4s, rerolling 1s because you dreadnought.
Did you say that wasn't very nice? Didn't he just work out an entire squad of heavy intercessors by himself?
Yeah, well, he's a boss, right? Yeah, so winning on 4, strength 4, toughness 4, and then rerolling 1s because of the dreadnought. So 3 at -1 because of tactical doctrine. 3 4-up saves on the berserkers. Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Intercessors.
Intercessors going in, so again, bolt discipline because we're Ultramarines, so 10 shots from over there. These will be at -2 though, at least. So I'll be needing 5-ups. But hitting on 3s. It's not bad. Better than the other guys, and they're further away. Winning on 4s, but no rerolls this time. Oh. Just a 1. Okay, well, this plan isn't going well. you had a plan. But it's -2, so 5 up. He's fine. Okay. So Neumann plans don't work, isn't it?
Vulnerable Dreadnought into them.
Where's his Stormbolter going? Is that going into it as well, or is that going to go somewhere else?
Oh, that one's them.
Okay, cool. So you're going to start with the last cannon?
Yes.
Okay.
2.
Hit on 2s, rolling 1s because of Captain. And then you're moving on 3s. Rolling 1s because of himself. 6-up saves. No. 2d6 damage. That is a dead rhino, which is annoying because it was planting a bomb.
It was.
Does it blow up? No. Well, that's a shame. It was planting a bomb. It would have been nice if it blew up. That would have been very dramatic. Yes. Okay, killed a rhino. Cool. And then you got 4 Stormbolt shots into the berserkers. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. And then winning on 4s, rerolling 1s. 4 at -1. Because technical doctrine. You've got 2. You finally killed some berserkers. Okay. Where are we moving to next, Sir Paul? Basically the blob over here.
My captain's going to shoot him.
Shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He's got 3 shots with his mastercrafted assault bolter thing. He's hit me twice. So he can't reroll 1s for himself, unfortunately. You're winning on 4s?
Do you get to reroll 1s because of him?
No. He's not core, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame, because you had a 1. So he shot him in the face, but it didn't do anything. Okay.
My eradicators, you know, shoot those.
They're going to shoot the obliterators.
Yeah, those things.
They're not going to shoot the Duck Apostle in the face, no?
No.
No.
Oh, hang on.
Sorry, am I tempting you here?
Yeah, because otherwise, if I don't kill him, he's then going to go and kill them.
Well, I didn't get his prayer off this battle round, so he's not going to be AP 4, and he's going to have 3 less attacks.
Okay.
So he's not as much of a beat stick now.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and your captain has an invulnerable save and lots of wounds and a nice mastercrafted power sword, does he not?
Yeah, he's probably going to smash him to pieces.
You were thinking about being scared then for a moment, weren't you, with your captain?
Never. I'm an Ultramarine. We don't
No?
get scared.
Okay, so they're going to shoot obliterators, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you got 6 shots because of total obliteration or annihilation or whatever it's called. Hit on 3s, rerolling the 1. Oh, that's a shame. You're going to be winning on 3s because of toughness 5. And rerolling 1s. So 2. 2 invulnerable saves. 1 goes through, d6 damage. You kill 1. Killed an obliterator. Okay. Blade Guard's got a pistol he can shoot in combat.
Yeah, I'll do that.
May as well do him because he's only got 1 target. shoot a guy in the face. He's hit. 5 swing, some toughness 5 with those warped hands. No, okay. And everything else fell back, but can shoot, but hitting at -1.
Yeah, so I'll do my eradicators in 2. Not into that time, because that's a bit overkill.
No, surely not.
Yeah.
Maybe they could probably shoot the obliterators as well.
Yeah,
that's probably what I'd be doing. So can they do their shoot twice thing if they fell back? Let's check. Okay, yes, total annihilation. It basically says if you don't advance. Falling back is not advancing.
No.
So Ultramarines love eradicators then.
We love it.
So 6 shots into the obliterators.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Okay, so 4 hits. And then winning on 3s, because toughness 5 against strength 8. Just 2. 2 invulnerable saves. Both failed. I haven't got any CP, so D6 and D6. Oh, okay. Well, one's dead. Okay. Where are you going next?
Leviathan into your dread thing.
Which one?
The health one.
That one.
Healthier.
Yeah, so he's hitting on 3s, but he fell back, so he's hitting on 4s. Yeah? And he's got Storm Cannon and Flamers, isn't he?
And Flamers.
Okay.
Just...
Did you want to? Are you thinking about split firing?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So starting with the damage dreadnought first, and you're putting everything into the Hellbrute. So you got your 2d6 heavy flamer shots.
2d6, is it?
He's got 2 heavy flamers.
Good times. You like that.
So 7 automatic hits, and you're winning on 5s. Strength 5, toughness less than 5, more than 5, whatever I'm saying. 2 at -1. Oh, I forgot to do his crazy roll as well. When he loses a wound, you can go crazy and shoot something or something. When did he lose wounds?
Last.
Never mind, I've forgotten when it happened. Right, 2 saves here.
Yeah.
4 ups. He's dead.
Hey.
Does he blow up?
That went well.
No, nothing's blowing up today. 1 dead Hellbrute. Okay, grind them down might be a thing again this turn, actually. Killing a few units. Killed a Rhino, killed a Hellbrute. Okay, so that's that Leviathan. Moving on to the more healthy Leviathan. Where's he shooting?
I shoot that thing.
The Obliterator?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to be hitting on 4s because he fell back?
Yeah.
It's -1. Okay, so Storm Cannon, yeah?
Yeah, so heavy 8.
Cool. So 4s to hit. It's not bad. 3 swing, toughness 5, strength 7, I believe they are. So it's 2. And then just -1, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. With damage 2, aren't they? So he's got a wound left. Oh no, they've got 4 wounds. He's dead. He's dead! You killed him!
Good.
You killed my obliterators. They've been obliterated. Okay, this is a problem. Any more guns? You got some small arms fire over there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Alright, well we'll just do that off camera and we'll be back. Right, we shot the pistols from the characters off camera, thinking they probably wouldn't do much. You killed the final Terminator. So yeah, every time we do you hitting Terminators off camera, you seem to kill Terminators.
It's a good day.
I should start filming you hit Terminators, really.
Yeah.
But okay, so they're dead. Charge phase. You're thinking about charging some things. Where are you going to start?
Yes. I'll start with my infiltrators.
Okay. It's guaranteed. Let's see how far they can run. They're going 6. That's plenty. Okay. Cool. Dreadnought going to go in as well?
Yeah, he's going to go in there as well.
Okay. So probably anything but Snake Eyes. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my captain into the
Dark Apostle. So he's got a score to settle, has he? Yeah. Right, he's going at 12. Well, he's definitely up for it. He's so up for it. He's probably ran past him.
Yeah. Just for the sake of it, because they are there, I might as well put the Eradicators into them as well.
Okay, sure.
Strength and numbers.
Yep, they're in. Cool. All those things over there fell back, so can't charge.
I can charge into combat, can't I?
Yeah, you can do. So your Tech can still charge, as can your Chaplain, but everything else over there fell back. Did you want to charge your Tech in?
Yes.
Okay.
An Omnisign axe.
He does have a big axe, yeah. He's going in. Okay.
And the Chaplain as well.
Chaplains as well. Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll move all that in and we'll be back. Okay, here we are. All the charging units have moved in. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath, just like last fight phase. You're going to start with your captain, because he's the captain into the Dark Apostle.
Yes, he's going to lead by example.
And fail miserably, hopefully.
No, because this is Ultramarines. This isn't the Chaos turn.
Well, to be fair, my Dark Apostle did lead by example. It was just my Hellbrute, my Demon Prince. Well, the Demon Prince didn't get a chance to fight, but the Hellbrute and Terminators that let me down.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, right. So he's got many attacks hitting on 2s. And they've all hit. That's frustrating. And you're going to be winning on 3s. So 5 go through. Okay. And you need me to fail 2 saves because it's damage 2.
-3. Oh, you
I have 5 4+ invulnerable saves.
Yes.
I need to make 4 of them. He's very dead. Okay. Okay. Where would you like to go next? You got Chaplain, Tepmarine, or you sort of scrum over here.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't interrupt, so I can
No, I
really just
can't.
go whenever wherever I want, really, can't I?
Yeah, I can interrupt you talking, but not in terms of the game. I have no command points.
I'll go for my Veneral General.
Cool. He's going to fist some berserkers.
That sounds wrong.
Well, you're the one who's charging a power fist into berserkers. No wonder they're so angry. He probably has five attacks on the charge or something. He hits on 2s and he gets 4 rerolls because of he's a core unit. I love Vulnerable Dreadnoughts. So he's hitting on 2s.
I just wish they were taller because I looked at big ones.
I know, it's a shame, isn't it?
Although I did see something on YouTube about how to convert a Redemptor Dreadnought into a Venerable Dreadnought.
Yeah.
So I might have to do that.
Okay. Right, so you hit on 2s, rerolling 1s because Captain's nearby. And then you're wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s because he's next to himself. He's killed 5 berserkers. Oh no, it's -3, isn't it? So we'll get 6 up saves. He's killed 4 berserkers. Okay. Well, there's 2 remaining. So, yay. Infiltrators?
Yeah, they don't have a...
No, they're just going to be punching me basically. But you'll be getting 15, 16 attacks, I think. Okay, infiltrators. Punching what's left of berserkers. Many dice hitting on 3s.
Punching them with the hands of the Emperor.
They are within 6 of the captain as well. So rerolling 1s. Of which there's a couple of. Nice. You got one, I think one of those was a 2 as well before it got moved.
That doesn't need to be wrong, does it?
And then you're rolling on 4s, rerolling 1s. I mean, they're probably dead, but you never know. It's A1 to reroll. That's lots of saves. 4, 8. Is it 8, 9? 9.
9, yeah.
Okay, 6, 9. 3 ups. Yeah, they're dead. Only just though. They survived getting shot at. Unfortunately, they didn't survive getting fisted by a dreadnought. Right, okay, so you can consolidate like that. Nice. You got your Tepmarine and your Chaplain now to try and help your Blade Guard out.
This is interesting.
Right, onto the Chaplain with his Crozius thing hitting some Warp Talons.
Yeah,
so many attacks hit on 2s, yeah. You got the Litany of Hate off, didn't you? So you can reroll the 1s, because it's core and character units. Nice. And then you're wounding on toughness 5.
So it's strength 6.
Okay, so 3's to wound. And it's 3 at -1 or -2? -1. So 4 ups. He's killed 2 Warp Talons. It's a shame. Well, it's a shame for me, obviously not for you.
Obviously.
But, you know, okay. And then you got your Tepmarine as your final charging unit.
Oh, he has 2.
Yeah, he's got a servo arm thing and a big axe.
I have to choose which one to fight with, I'm assuming.
You can split the attacks between them, but I think the servo arm, you can only use 1 attack with the servo arm. We'll check and we'll be back. Okay, so Tepmarine, you got 5 attacks on his axe because I'm toughness 5 and have an invulnerable save. It makes no difference using the servo arm, so it's quicker to put more on the axe. So you hit on 3s with 5 attacks. We want to get everything because of the Litany of Hate. Chapman's being very loud today. And then you're winning on 3s. Oh dear. 2 invulnerable saves. I've got 2 guys left. And now I've got 1 guy left. But he now gets 2 extra attacks with his Mecha Tendril things. Which hit on 3s. Don't need to reroll. Cool. And then you'll be winning on 4s because it's rolled 5 against toughness 5. And it's no AP on this one, was there? I don't think.
No.
So I'm dead anyway. Right. That's what you get with 1-wing Cow Space Marines. They just die.
Good.
They have potential to do damage, but if you don't, you expect to die afterwards, basically.
So they should die.
Yeah. Did you want to? You can consolidate, and then I guess. Yeah, we'll end your turn, and we'll be back for Creations of Bile, turn 3. Right, here we are at the start of Creations of Bile, turn 3. I've done the command and movement phase. So I had 2 objectives, so I get 8 points. I got a CP, I spent it on giving this unit advance on charge. I've advanced them this way. The idea is to charge something and get onto that objective, which should then give me Stranglehold and 2 points for the Long War. It's an uphill struggle. I have 3 units of 5 Space Marines on Fabius Bile and some little minions left. And that's it. But I will still try and score as many points as I can before I die. So yeah, that was it for movement phase, really. That was it. I'm going to shoot some bolt guns at your Leviathan. So I've got 10 shots. I would ask if you want to pop smoke, but you haven't got your CP. Yeah. So that I'm going to hit it on freeze. That's not bad. And I'm going to wound it on 5s, because you're only tough to 7. I get a wound on that Leviathan. You have a 2-up save, because it's a Leviathan. No, you're fine. They advance, can't shoot, so that's my shooting phase done. They are going to charge your Eradicators. They've made the charge, I'm pretty sure, because they get +1 to that because of the strat.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be a 5-inch charge, so I'll move them in, and then we'll be back. Right, I've charged in, like that. I'm on the objective, so assuming I survive, I'll get some points. Let's hit you with my champion first, with a chainsword. So I'm going to hit you on freeze. I'll get a Death to the False Emperor. And I will wound them on 5s, because they're Gravis. Okay, so 2 at -1. It's a chainsword.
So that's 4, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 4-ups. So 1 takes a wound, and then I'm going to punch them with my other guys. 2 Death to the False Emperors, look at that. So they've all hit. I'm winning on 5s. 1 more wound, no AP. Okay, so I've wounded an Eradicator. You may now pile in and punch me with your Eradicators. Please. Oh, I've realised my mistake now.
What's that?
Never mind. I'll tell you in a minute. Because he's got the OBSEC thing. Your Eradicators are within 6 inches of him, and your Eradicators are just piled onto the objective. Damn it! Oh dear. Mistakes were made. Okay, alright, well, you're going to hit me back with some Eradicators. So they're going to have 2, 3, 6, 10 attacks, I think. 3, 3, and 4. Yeah. And you're going to hit on freeze.
Rerolling the ones?
Rerolling ones because Captain, yeah.
Indeed. Oh, that's a good job as well.
It is a good job he's there, because that was better. There we go. And you're going to be wounding on 4s, but rerolling 1s because of the Dreadnoughts within 6. Yeah, he's within 6 of at least one of them, yeah, so you had quite a few ones there actually. Okay, so 4 3-up saves. So you killed one of my guys. Okay, fine. Okay, and then you can consolidate, and then because I made an error and forgot about the fact you could pile in, and you're upset because you can't do that's your objective anyway. So, okay, that was annoying. The fort was there, but not enough fort. Maybe I should have charged the Leviathan and just hoped you didn't kill all of them. But never mind. Okay, well that's the end of my turn, so I don't get Stranglehold. And I don't get 2 for Long War. And I don't get any for No Prisoners. Yeah, basically it was a very bad turn. Okay, well we'll count the scores and then we'll be back. But I'm not sure how much longer this will last. Right, we've looked at the scores. So Creation's about, at the moment, at the end of battle round 3, of 25 points. Plus 10 for paint and score. Primary's okay, 8 and 8. Secondary was okay, 3 for Long War and 6 for Stranglehold. No, I've got some for No Prisoners as well, actually, but probably not much. 15, 10. I've probably got 3 or 4 points for No Prisoners, so maybe at most 30 points. And what I've got left on the table is 14 Chaos Space Marines with 1 wound, Fabius Bile and some minions. You've got most of your army.
3 Dreadnoughts, 6 Eradicators.
Yeah. You've got most of your army. You're at least 4 points in the lead before your turn. And on your turn, you'll max your primary. And you'll probably just kill all the rest of my units in one turn, to be honest. Well, maybe not these, because you can't get to them. But but yeah, so basically, I concede. And it is a victory for Sir Paul of Ultramar.
Thank you. About time.
Gwilliman will be proud.
He will.
You might be Lord Paul of Ultramar next time.
Maybe.
So I think that's what we said, isn't it? If you win another one, you go up to Lord.
Yes.
We're going to think of another rank above that next. Emperor of Ultramar. No.
No, I ain't gonna challenge
Primarch.
them. Yeah.
But cool. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, it'd be a win for the Ultramarines by quite a considerable score if we bothered continuing, because you would max your rod. You'd probably get a few more for grind, loads of oath points, and then you'd max the primary. And to be honest, you could almost start running around and start putting bombs down as well now if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool. All right, well, it's a win for the Ultramarines. Thanks for watching, everyone. Say bye.
Goodbye. See you next time.
Bye-bye, everyone. See you in the next one.